Little snowmobile up there. I said we had to use the Alaskan mill. This is why we built the bull. But the hammer and sickle is just... Okay, that's all I need. Style of tile too. Then the love bowl. And it's gonna shoot up. It'll shoot you out here and you can take like a crazy black diamond run. Okay.
Gizmo's very proud too. We have a lot of tomatoes.
Welcome to the episode I've been waiting to film for a long time. It's the in-depth kind of introduction to the world of Driftwood works. And I kind of just figured let's start at the bottom of the driveway and start with this awesome sign that I built years ago. And this is like the main company. We talk about custom furniture, milling, CNC, kiln dried slabs. This is Pass Creek Road. This is where I rode that river skateboard down. It's beauty. Kind of in the middle of nowhere, but that's why we like it. Surrounded by two beautiful mountains. There's Norns Mountain up there. A lot of people snowmobile up there. And then we get to this gate. You can kind of see Gizmo hiding underneath of the snout. I'm very proud of this gate because every time I was younger, I'd see videos of Beverly Hills, and I thought it'd be pretty cool to make my own gate with like a push button. So especially in the winter, my mom's got bad knees, so she can't get out of the car and move the gate over and stuff. But I got it to the point where we've built it with hinges and mechanically you can press the button. So this is the beginning of the tour. And it didn't work the first try. Hold on, it'll work the second time, I promise.
Second time's the charm.
See, told you. Nothing's perfect, it's fine. And then we have our guest that is hiding.
Who's behind gate number 1?
Is it Gizmo? There he is.
The welcome wagon.
Yeah, that's our good boy, Gizmo. Were you afraid we were gone for so long? Yeah, that was really fun to build that. And we cut this on the front out with the CNC. We laid all those out. That was really cool. I recently just pressure washed them because wood doesn't stay nice all the time. And then, yeah, just even coming up the driveway, I've got like salvage pieces of driftwood that I really liked, kind of scattered around in front of this awesome maple tree. I think that's a Norwegian maple. And then if you look to the left, this is kind of like the industrial area. This is the milling shack over here. Where we've got like different bars for Alaskan milling too. We got an 82-inch bar, super bar right here. We have a 3120, just extra gas cans, straps for hoisting the logs. These are super handy when we're going to get a log with the trailer, which we'll post videos of that in the future, I'm sure. Here's a bunch of beautiful fir that we just milled that's 15 feet long. I think around 30 inches wide. With the new Mad Max mill we just made. And then over here, this was, so I initially started with the Alaskan mill, and then I moved up in the world and got a sawmill. And this one was sweet because it's mobile, and we can actually attach it to the truck and we can take it to people's houses and do mobile milling. We haven't been doing that much lately, but it's just cool that it's an option. This can do up to 30 inches in diameter. Then we get over to this beast. my friend Trevor Frame helped me build this. We did this like 3 months ago, and it's insanely powerful. I was pretty happy with it because for years, like I said, we had to use the Alaskan mill. Like we're about to put this awesome piece of cedar on. It's almost like the size of me. And it can cut up to, I think, 15 foot 6 and 76 inches tall by 76 inches wide, which is, I don't know any other mill in the Kootenays that can mill that wide, but sometimes, for example, we get logs like this. Oh yeah, I want to mention, it's not gas powered. That one's 14 horsepower gas. This one is 15 horsepower electric. So it's like equivalent of 40 horsepower gas. And like I said, it just like Mad Maxes its way through the logs, which saves time. And most of the trees we get are urban and they come with nails. So we've always got to fight those situations as well. But you see, like, this is a old grand fir that fell in a storm probably 5 years ago. And it's easily 72 inches wide here. And there's no other way to cut it than having either Alaskan mill, which take hours, but having that saves all the time in the world. And it makes the most unique slabs as well. And my wife can tell you about this one. I took her on an adventure to pick this one up, and
It was an adventure for sure.
we thought it was going to be a lickety split, right?
Oh no.
And then it was it weighs 5,000 pounds, and we had to come back the second time, and we had to charge the winch battery. It's a black cottonwood, so there's a lot of water in it too. So it holds a lot more weight than normal logs.
And it smelled like old mustard.
Horse dung?
No, mustard.
Oh.
That just goes to show you how much hearing loss he is.
Well, I'm going to gain it back.
Oh, he's going to gain it back. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it. You just have to gain your hearing strength back.
Yeah, I heard if you eat broccoli, it gains back, I think.
What?
I'm just kidding. Then this is from the same yard. I don't think it's the same tree. That one makes some cool slabs. Then as we come down here, it kind of opens up, and this is kind of like the boneyard, but we call it the log yard of extra, well, not extra, but just like we hide these ones for later.
For air drying, right?
Yeah, some are air drying, but I mean, the ones that we haven't built yet. So yeah, I'll take you kind of on this side, and I'll take you up that side on the way back. So there's piles of driftwood too, and there's piles of maple. That's all like offcuts from bigger jobs we've done, and then we'll save those for like charcuterie boards, kind of smaller stuff. This is really cool. This is reclaimed 150 old fir from a building that came down a trail. But it's kind of cool to think like this is how the company started, you know, like from just going to beaches and collecting stuff like this. And I would look at it and I'd go, that's like the base of a table, right? You got your 3 points, and then you can put your table on top. It looks unorganized, but I promise you all, it's very organized. There's a lot of bark and scrap that I'll probably end up burning, or we'll be using the boiler up top. I'll show you as well. Nothing really goes to waste. It just goes back into the energy to keep us all going, even especially through the winter, because it gets pretty cold here. Yeah, these are going to be incredible when they're dry. And then this pile you see here is all the shavings from the CNC machine. The buildup from the dust collector. My friend Jess at Kodiak Contracting helped me with this pad, the concrete pad, and we built, and my friend Cam helped me build this closet as well because we needed so much more storage in the winter. But yeah, look at how much more room we have in here. I usually keep like the pride and joy pieces in here. Kind of like the ones I'm really happy with, like, and I know will be tables one day. So we got like a pile of walnut here. That could be river tables if you glue them together. Then we got a stack of kiln dried silver maple and Norwegian maple mixed. Massive silver maples on the bottom. We just finished a river table for a client using this silver maple. This is a whole stack of Siberian elm. These are really cool for like floating shelves or charcuterie boards. This is all dark walnut. Some more fir. Blue pine. This is actually one of those logs that we just showed you down at the bottom. The really fat, short blue pine logs. Same tree. And then this is more silver maple as well. These are probably the biggest oak pieces we have. This is white oak. These are beauties. They're like over 12 feet long, 36 inches wide. It's kind of hard to see how nice the grain is without them being plain, but trust me, they're beauties. Then you got fir on the bottom, more blue pine, grand fir again. But yeah, it's just nice to have. For years, I didn't have much room in the shops, so we had to stack and stack the slabs. And then when I got the CNC, I was able to like kind of organize. We'll show you when we get to the top shop and the bottom shop. But yeah, let's get out of here. It's like a sauna in here. So now we get to Dirtoro. I call it Dirtoro because there's a famous rail in California called at El Toro high school, I'm pretty sure it is. But I call it Dirtoro because I decided not to put concrete down for the landing. Just land in wood. Seems forgiving, but boy, it's taken some people out, that's for sure. And then we come up here to Love Bowl. This is why we built the bowl. Our friend passed away in 2010. His name is Josh Even. Can you see it okay? And then we got my friend Theo at Cryptcasters, it is, I think.
Yes.
And he did Jake Phelps. Another cool fact, this is the board kennel skate shop that I grew up skating for. This was like this was actually on the cover of Transworld in lots of skate videos. John West skated lots on it. I love this sign. My friend Mia did this in 2019. She does amazing art. And I like how it's all like faded, but it still looks really cool. And sadly, a couple years ago, we lost our friend Blair, and we did a pool block for him. And then last year, we lost my Gizmo's dad, Jack. So we got like another Josh one in the middle, and then Jack's on this side.
There he is. Jackie.
So that's Gizmo's dad.
Gizmo, right? Right, Momo? Boy.
So the bowl initially was, I had an idea and I like kind of drew. Let me go back further than that. I was living at Josh's house in Robson, which is 10 minutes from here. And I remember his widower, Tia, telling me that he always kind of wanted to build a peanut bowl in his backyard. So I was just like, that would be so cool. In the end, my friend Ryan Quibble bought the house. He didn't want to build a bowl. So I was like, okay, well, I'll wait till I buy my own property and we'll build a bowl. I remember telling Jamie Maley, who works for Transition, and we started drawing up ideas, but initially the first drawing was on like a cereal box after I had a couple beers, but it was funny. Well, I insert the picture right there so you can kind of see it. And then I finally bought the house, and then yeah, we were able to start building once I rented this house. And the crazy part is Transition, a lot of those guys are from Vancouver. And Josh even, I'll post this footage. It's from a Hicks on Sticks tour from the 90s. I think it was 91. And no, maybe after that, but whatever. They went on a tour. They built these wood ramps in the garage up top of the house now. Those ramps went on a trip all over Canada. Then they ended up in Leaside, which started Leaside. And the same people that built Leaside, which are most of the people that work for Transition and all those guys in Vancouver, are the same people that helped build this bowl. So it's just a big, big circle. So anyway, when we were designing it, me and Jamie were like, oh yeah, heart-shaped bowl for sure. But we were like, okay, will it come into a spine? And we were just going to spine these two sides of the heart. We're going to come to a point, and it would just been in like a mini spine. And then Jamie had this rad idea where he's like, no, let's build like a tombstone. So we call this the tombstone. To me, it looks like a hammer, upside down hammer. Like this is the top of the hammer. So if you were to grab the hammer, like that's the hip down there. I just think the bowl has a lot of amazing energy, and not to get philosophical, it's a very cool place. Like when you're skating here, you don't feel like you're at a skate park. It's more like you're more comfortable and you can try whatever you want. Like, see how beautiful the sun just went down. There's the sunset. There's a crabapple tree right here. And then you look over to the right. There's a massive mountain up there.
This mountain is
Yeah.
Gets me every time.
I think that's Mount Sentinel. Let me just look at the lens for a second. Okay. And then we call this the taco, just because it's shaped like an upside down taco, I guess. But soon, well, maybe not soon, in the future, we want to like do a snake run through the forest. We'll kind of show you up top. But when you come down the hill beside the bowling alley, you'll shoot through there, the doorway, and it'll bring you up here. This is the trampoline. I just noticed has a hole in it, so that's not cool.
Oh, that's new.
No one said anything, I guess.
No, of course not.
But it's okay. We got it for free off Marketplace, so we'll just get another one.
Okay.
But yeah, we recently had a windstorm too, and it blew this thing all the way up in the air and it dented here. But yeah, we got like there's tramp boarding. Is that what you call it?
Mm-hmm. Get on there. Do it.
No thanks. And then we'll get to that section when we come around the other way. So this mural was done by my friend Maddie in 2019. And it was from like an old Russian book. And we did it because Josh is supposed to be at the top of the mountain. And those are Russian doves. I like the no rules sign because Josh would always say no rules, which I kind of like as well. But the hammer and sickle is just, he was called the Black Russian. He was named the Black Russian because he was Doukhobor and he was a very, very tanned Russian. So we call him the Black Russian. So yeah, if you come over here, I'll show you the other shop. So this is where kind of where a lot of the magic happens. So this is the bottom shop, what we call. There's obviously the shop down there that's on the bottom as well, but this one we do a lot of like the cutting, the shaping, the sanding. Got random stuff like this awesome ET pin. You know, things that motivate me while I'm tired and I want to work more. Yeah, that's Sean with the first weed guitar.
Oh, I always thought that was you.
No, this is my favorite movie, The Big Lebowski. And this CNC machine, it's made by Avid CNC. I love it. This is Star Wars Han Solo. We've done coffee table ones. I love those. Are really fun to do. But yeah, that changed the game when we were able to get this because we were using a router sled for years. And then we've kind of got like how I was saying, we're categorized all the slabs. We've set these racks up.
Whose idea was that?
That was my wife Riley's idea. It works really good. So I'd say, like I said, Festool, great tools. And then, I'm all dusty. Gizmo's excited still.
What about the Bobcat?
Oh yeah, this is Bob, the Bobcat. The biggest skid of them all. If it wasn't for this thing, we wouldn't be able to do what we're doing. That's for sure. So when you're starting out, make sure you have friends or you won't have a back left over. That's for sure. It works great. S250 turbo. Then we're going to get into the kiln. So it's a Woodworking 150. Says it can only do up to a certain amount of bore foot, but I jam pack the thing, but I air dry my wood for a long time too. So if you're trying to like dry your wood right as soon as it's green, you might have a different outlook. This is the elephant trunk. This is where the water comes out of.
That's my favorite part.
And then my friend Glendon helped me with this track, which is amazing because we used to hand bomb most of the slabs into the kiln. So now we just built these carts with these V-track wheels on the bottom, and you can just come in on the side of the Bobcat, put the wood on, and roll it in and out. There's some that just finished. This is a bunch of blue pine, and we've got some walnut in the back. But if you come in closer, I don't know if you can see with the light. There's a fan up there. There's the two fans. It circulates the air through the slabs as we have them stickered. And then that's the Woodworking dehumidifier. We're kind of zigzagging on this tour, but there's a lot to cover. Here's some more driftwood. And then we start
our house.
Yeah, and then the house begins. So the shop is to the left. A lot of people think my house is the one with the graffiti on it, but that's the shops, and that's the house. This sign was made by Colin, and I just really like the
Beautiful mosaic.
mosaicness of it, you know, like so many different pieces of tile, style of tile too. And when you visit, we get our guests to stand up top or sit however you want. And then we're gonna do like a big collab, maybe poster or something in a couple of years. And the reason why we call it Driftopia is because Driftwood Works is the company. And then Skatopia is also a word that I love. It's also a place. But I wanted to mix the two and we call it Driftopia. I thought it rang a nice bell, you know? Okay, so the first quarter pipe that we built in 2018 was this one. And all we had for run up was from here to there. So we like run on plywood. And then after we built that one, we're like, oh, let's do this side. So we have like a channel. And then after that, we did this corner. And then we poured, I think the same time we did that corner, we poured this whole middle section. And I knew as if we connected the garage to here, it would just keep going. Like a good virus, not a bad one. And then we got rid of the stairs because of we just wanted to stop the Jehovah's Witness from getting to the front door. I'm just kidding. If you're Jehovah's Witness, you do whatever you want, but you can't come upstairs. Upstairs, I just thought it was cool to get rid of the stairs and turn it into a bank, into a mini quarter pipe. And then we did that one in 2019. That was 2019 as well, that bank to ledge. The granite was donated by Moses Zakonin. Oh, Moses also and RDS donated this. If you want to film over here, you can see the tag. RDS donated that towards us, supporting Canadian skateboarding. So at Driftopia, we have a lot of like beginner stuff too. So if people can't ollie, I built this and I think it's a really fun, as we call it, the rainbow rail. And you don't need to ollie, you just need to go pretty fast to make it over it. And a lot of people learn how to grind on it, which if you've never ground anything before, having that feeling underneath your feet is amazing. Riley made this curb and it's really fun too. So you can learn how to like backside grind or frontside grind, tail slide. Just wally it if you want. We got another flat bar over there too. And then we get into another company that I have called Happy Little Slabs. Funny part is a lot of people, that kind of looks like his mouth. A lot of people think like, oh, you don't look like your sign. And I'm like, I guess you're not into Bob Ross. You don't know who Bob Ross is. So yeah, that's Bob Ross, but they think it's me on my own business card, but no. And then this is the first shop where we've got some of the slabs that have been through the CNC. And then my wife had the amazing idea too to categorize everything. We put a letter, E is for elm. We've got S and M, which is for silver maple. And then they're all numbered, and you can go to the website and you can see them all categorized too and how much they are. So that helps. If you're from out of town, I can ship them as well. And then there's the real Bob Ross. He's always painting in the back. He's always smiling. Did you know his perm wasn't real? Pretty unbelievable.
Do you want to tell us why you have such a fascination with Bob Ross?
I have a fascination with Bob Ross because I think when I was younger, he helped me fall asleep. His voice is very calming, but he also like just the way he explains. There is only happy mistakes, you know. Like you just try harder.
No mistakes, only happy accidents.
Yeah, just happy accidents, which is fine. But I like the fact that he just is super positive on his show. for sure. So in here, when you come into the Airbnb, you walk through here. A little bit hectic, but it's nice. It smells good. Wood, it's nice.
We will make it less hectic one day.
Yeah. So. Then you come in here, and this is the Airbnb. We got custom boards made. There's old school shapes. I think this one was a Mark Gonzalez shape, which I'm really stoked on. I can't remember what these ones were, but they're just like a little bit of a pointier nose. This is a very boring coat room, but there's room for coats. This is the living room. And this is kind of like what I was saying. We're down by the Driftwood. This is how the company started. And when I started building tables, this was like kind of how it began. And for some reason, I really like black velvet paintings. Maybe something to do with Bob Ross, even though he doesn't even do that. But I just like the depth and the 70s in this too. So the cool part is while you're in here in the living room, and if say your friend's out there skating, you can just poke your head out and you can watch him like do a trick. And then I'm pretty happy about this. This was pretty amazing. We got a 4-page spread in Thrasher magazine. I think it was in 2001 issue. There's Mitch, Barrett, TJ Rogers, Sam Lynn. Yeah, and I got a sweet photo of me in the lawnmower. Really killing it, which is pretty cool. So some memorabilia. We're going to try to put more in here over time. Another thing I was happy with when I got to renovate the basement into an Airbnb is that we got to furnish it with our own furniture that we build. So this is a beautiful walnut that's from the Kootenai area too, that we did everything kiln dried. That's with Osmo finish too, with all you woodworkers watching. This pulls out into a bed. I'm kind of going to go in depth on like a bunch of things. But like if you come and you want to stay, you pull that out, that's a bed. And then we also have a blow up mattress we pull out of here. And that's a queen size we can put right there.
That's only if you guys don't fit in the 2 main rooms.
Yeah, we have 2 other rooms
to show.
And we just got this arcade recently. This is pretty sweet. And I like Pac-Woman, or is it Miss Pac-Man?
Ms. Pac-Man.
Miss Pac-Man. Let me just kill one ghost. Oh, you bastard. Okay, wait. Okay, that's all I need. So yeah, that is pretty sweet. And this is silver maple, a table we built as well. It's like a dining nook.
What's this color?
That's kiwi, I'm pretty sure. Made by Black Diamond Pigments as well.
It's like purple and green opalescent.
Then we need to go over here.
Oh, this is a whole...
I won't show you the whole thing, but it's pretty cool. So we have like a guest book. Instead of people signing their name and the date, I'm just like, here you go. Draw whatever you want. So watch out when you give people full freedom. They draw some pretty crazy stuff. That's really cute. That's awesome as well.
I like Bert and Ernie.
I think Chris Haslam did this one. Yeah, we've had a lot of visitors. Andrew Reynolds has been here, the whole America team. I'll post a photo of me and Reynolds standing just right there. That was really cool. This is a pretty wild one.
Wow.
But yeah, it's different. Like when you come here, I want you to feel at home.
Be yourself.
Yeah, just be yourself. What else? This is pretty cool. Let's cook. Kind of funny. This is blue pine that we got to use. This is Doug fir countertop.
ignore the dirty dish.
Yeah.
Sorry.
This was pretty nice to build. Just like adding stuff like this when you come to like Airbnb is really nice. And then we come into the bathroom. The bathroom's not very big, but the sauna makes up.
Big benefit.
Yeah, the sauna makes up for it.
Behind door number 1.
So you got like a cool antler handle here. Yeah, take a peek in there. Yeah, it's big. You can fit. Here, go have a seat on the top and I'll sit beside you.
Old school cedar sauna.
Yeah, no, it's sweet. They got that thing you can lean against right there.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's like a what are those
One
called?
of those weird Russian
sticks.
Yeah.
But it's electric, but it gets going. You can like spritz your water on it, and it's nice. Yeah, the Airbnb is open all year, so I mean, this is really nice in the winter. Of course, we had to like put the dude in here. Abide.
Homage.
Yep. And then this is like the main room. It was fun. We got to build custom matching white oak side tables. You get these cool sensored lights on the side as well. You can charge your phone. I just try to keep it simple. It's easier to clean, but I mean, when you're here, you're not even really in your room. You're outside enjoying the mass amount of amenities there is. This is the other room. So that first room was a queen bed. This is a double. Believe in yourself. Harry and the Hendersons. Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
So now we're going to walk over to the other shop where we do all the finishing. So we're going to come over to the top shop. But before we go in there, I'll show you the Thrasher Master. This is the boiler. So you burn, right now we got some paper in there, but there's I won't even say it. There's water surrounding this, which heats up in the winter. So we put as much, fill it up the wood about to here. And it burns for 14 hours at a time. And it heats the upstairs, downstairs, and both the shops with warm water, which I think is an amazing feeling compared to like paying for electric heat. Especially, this is way cheaper, way more efficient, and it just feels really good. And we have as much hot water on demand as we want. Look at us. You gotta love them. Then this is where we do all the finishing. Right now, you guys are lucky enough to get to see this beautiful Bora Bora silver maple dining table we just did. Turned out awesome. Then behind, you can see a bunch of planed, ready to go silver maple categorized on the website. People can come in and they can see them for themselves and then go home with it raw. Or I can build a table for them. These are guitars we did back in the day. Let me just turn the other light on to see if I can make it brighter. That one's unplugged. Is that better?
Yeah.
Some people might know, some of our followers might know us from those guitars back in 2018 and 19. These are all the colors we get from Black Diamond. Tons of different colors. These are birch pants. Wish I could fit in them because they'd be pretty sweet. They also remind me of that Rolling Stones cover album called Sticky Fingers. I'm pretty sure it had like the zipper. I don't know. You gotta have an imagination. We're a woodworker. We're crazy. This is a crazy LED thing that I built where you touch it with your hands and it lights up. You just gotta try different stuff. Be okay with failing too, right?
Mm-hmm.
I like this Johnny Cash poster in the back, and then my friend Seb made this. It's pretty cool, and there's like an alien. This is pretty sweet. Whenever we get a table made by us, we stamp the bottom too with this, so it's certified. Everyone that didn't get a certification is like, what are you talking about?
I know.
This is pretty cool. You can see the love bowl from this window. You can see like the whole shape. Pretty cool, eh? Right through that nice clean window. Here's some really cool. This is gonna be, it was like I cut it into a circle because I thought it would be more like a abstract coffee table. Someone's gonna like it enough to buy it one day for sure. And then you got some silver maple. And like you got these incredible walnut ones. This is made from the same tree that you saw the coffee table in the Airbnb. And these are all on the website too. Then you got this massive silver maple one in the back. This is where people, if they want to buy like kind of like floating shelves, they come to this aisle. I mean, it's not really an aisle. It's another part of the garage, but I try to like make it visually nice for them. Like if they want to see like what a floating shelf will look like in their own house, it's just easier for selling that in that point of view. I like that fridge because it's got a bunch of skateboard company stickers we put on it. This also, I don't want to put my drink down on that brand new table. As you've seen, if you didn't watch that episode, this also doubles as a pool table. So if you have a pool table and you're like, oh, I don't know where to put it, but I want to work in my shop.
It's a work surface.
Boom.
Yeah. There you go.
Bada bing. Bada boom.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Oh, God. Don't dump the finish. Yeah, and then we'll come out here. Oh, this is like one of a pro model I had. These are all the animals I like.
Canadian animals.
Yeah. Salmon slamming. Beavers.
Beaver, raccoon.
Caribou.
Moose. It's a moose, baby.
Whatever. This is the woodshed. This is where we store all of our firewood. When we're coming down here, this is like the dining area. Little mini quarter pipe, if you're too afraid of the big ones. These are flowers we keep up for Jack all year round. This was like a big, right now we just had a party of 20, so the table's not clean at the moment, but
A little dusty, but it needs to get refinished.
yeah,
right?
we're gonna refinish it this year. I'm gonna refinish it this year. And then this is a Thrasher logo we put in the middle. Our friend Danny from Van Urban Timber donated this, which is pretty awesome. There's a Jake Phelps quote on the end of here, which is epic. Skateboarding doesn't owe you shit. It owes you a wheel bite in the rain. You owe skateboarding. Jake Phelps. Cheers to that. Van Urban Timber. Awesome company out of Squamish. We've got power out here too, so we can set the mood. If you really want to set the mood for dinner. That's this pizza stove my friend Hollywood made. Epic for making pizzas in. And we've also got some Red Ryder BB guns. Let's see if I can hit a can for the folks at home. Whoever put the safety on, it's not so funny. I think I missed. Hold on, one more.
It sounded like a hit.
Sound like it. But yeah, there's never a dull moment here. You can measure yourself, put your name on there. And I just love the fact that you can eat dinner and watch your friends skate, or you can just like watch the sun go down in front of this beautiful bowl. We did this section connecting in pretty recently because we just thought it'd be cool to turn that into a spine. And then this is more like a mini ramp into like a corner pocket spine. Really, really fun though to learn. And then I'll show you over here. Then we've got this nice grass pasture where if you want to just suntan here and kind of look down, it's really nice too. We recently upgraded the pool, but we just got the pump, so don't look inside there. There's a river like a minute down the road too, which a lot of people go to. This is Lebowski Lanes. I love skateboarding and woodworking, but bowling is like definitely up there as well. So we have darts. And if you can believe it, there's a mini ramp and the flat bottom is the bowling alley as well. There's a homer board. He's always happy. With Gizmo smiling. There's a mini fridge. There's a mini bar. I like collecting like old Coors, kind of like mirrored stuff. Beer, 5 cents. This is like an old bowling alley. You put your ice in there. This is a Josh Even memorial board, a Blair memorial board. This is a Jack Daniels piece of art I did in Driftwood years ago. Man of the Year. You can see it right there. And then the big Lebowski board. I think they only made like 1,000 of these or something, but Unity Skate Shop was nice enough to order me one and they sent it to me. It was amazing. Duff board, obviously cool. Santa Cruz made this. Iron Maiden, awesome. I can't remember the artist who did this, but you can look online and it's called The Lazy Supper. And then this wood burning stove is awesome in the winter. So if you ever wanted to visit in the winter time, you can start a fire, skate this mini ramp, bowl. The mini bowl's covered too, which we're about to get up to. But I might as well try to throw a ball, eh, Gizmo? Gizmo's probably like, why do you keep talking to yourself? Because like, I'm going.
Yeah.
Of course, I got a spare.
Not bad.
It's fine.
But to
But
retrieve.
to get the ball back, first you pull this to set the pins, which is pretty cool. Can you see the pins from there?
Yes.
A little bit of a makeshift, but... And it works 100% of the time.
Yeah.
And then when you want the ball back, it's kind of like pinball. You poke it up. and it's there,
Do it again.
and it rolls back.
Make this go away. There. There it is. And it slowly
Rolls back.
happens.
I gotta fix something in the back, but that's fine. It's wear and tear over time. In the summer, it gets a lot of use. Another
Tell
thing.
us about the lanes. Where'd you get the bowling lane?
Oh, on the bowling lane, this was salvaged from the Sawmills Lanes in Nelson. So when you're actually leaving Driftopia, I have a sign that says, "Thanks for bowling." And it works perfect because there's skateboard bowls and bowling alleys. Another cool thing is the lights. If you plug your music in or whatever, it'll blink to the beat of the music. Bluetooth. There, we'll go through there. Anyone will come out here.
We're going.
So then we've just left Lebowski Lanes. And then back here, we have a full pipe. And there's a squirrel going up a tree trying to knock an apple down, which is pretty cool. You see him?
Oh, we might have caught him, but
Oh, he's got a nut. So yeah, the plan is we're gonna do a snake run, kind of starting at the corner of the property. It'll come down through here.
possibly a rail situation.
Possibly a rail soon. And it's gonna shoot up, shoot you out here, and you can take like a crazy black diamond run. And then that doorway that I told you when we were at the taco by the Love Bowl, it'll come through there. That's what'll shoot you in. Maybe, and you'll be able to skate over this as well. But for now, it's great because we get to go at the lay of the land, which I think is really cool. Other than like trying to move a bunch of dirt around, we're kind of just going with the grade of the land, right? Like as you turn around, you can see. Do you want to turn around?
Kind of slopes down.
Yeah, it's a pretty big steep hill. And then,
But also we'll include some footage of Alien going over this.
oh yeah,
silly
no,
thing.
I tried to do a maneuver and I got maneuvered right about here, did a flip. But I just love it back here. Like, if you want to camp too, you can camp. It's nice. Lots of cool, like, random pieces of art in here. We did this after a concrete pour. Pine cone head. I don't know what we call them.
It's art.
It's totally art. Look at him. He's not even moving. Go up to him. Oh, he's hungry.
What you doing? Little muncher. Little muncher.
Is it an apple?
It's a munchichi.
So yeah, they're pretty friendly around here. That's a Driftopia squirrel.
That's a Pass Creek friend
yeah.
squirrel.
So yeah, but back here you can see how nice and like treed it is. I don't know, like a lot of people don't see this in the footage, right? So it's just really nice to set up hammocks between the trees or tents. Gizmo loves it back here. And then we come in here, and then this bowl was designed to be more of like a sort of like a pool style, you know. Beaver Concrete helped make this one, designed it. Luke, he's a magician. That guy's amazing. He gave me like 4 different designs, and I just really like this one because it had like a 90 corner. Everyone enjoys it because it's way quicker. It's way tighter transition than the Love Bowl. And we got lights in here so you can skate it all year round as well. We recently just lifted the top of the roof up so you can skate this in between the rails. This was like a really cool quarter pipe that we had when we first built it, but we put a roof over it so we couldn't skate it. But it just lets more air in. But yeah, it goes 5 feet to 3 feet. Like I said, this corner is super fun to carve grind it. We've had live bands play right here. When we had the Driftopia Invitational, this whole back area is full of people. Maybe we'll post a clip of the band playing, and fuck, I can't remember his name right now, but he did nose grind pop in. That was amazing. I'll post that footage too. Yeah, that's pretty much a pretty good in-depth tour.
God, thank you, honey.
A tour of Driftopia, Driftwood Works, Happy Little Slabs.
Here's our garden.
Oh yeah, right.
Super overgrown, but next year is gonna be the sickest.
Here, I'll give.
Oh God. Okay.
Now it's her turn to be on the hot seat.
Hi everybody. It's Mrs. Driftopia here, aka Riley. Nice to meet y'all. This is my big summer project this year.
I just want to show them this though. This is really, I like this thing.
Our garden, yes, I know. He
Driftwood
likes
rock
his
in it.
driftwood with the lantern.
You got to
on
eat
the
a
side.
bean for them.
Okay, I'll pick one of our
Can you put one in my
delicious
mouth?
snap peas.
Yeah, I need the top one for sure.
That one. We'll put these in our salad for dinner.
Okay.
Gizmo's very proud too. We have a lot of tomatoes, a lot of cucumbers, a lot of weeds.
Yeah.
Hello. But this is my first year having a proper garden. Got some squash, some nasturtiums, and my personal favorite, a baby giant pumpkin, guys. Ah! Okay, the flower came off, but the pumpkin's fine.
Yeah. Keep
Okay.
it safe.
I know. I'm like,
She loves Halloween a lot.
I love pumpkins. Yeah, it's my favorite. And then we have some peppers, cherry tomatoes, kale, carrots that are apparently way overgrown, and lettuce as well.
Yeah,
But
cherry tomatoes
we had
too.
a deer come in and run rampant a couple days ago. So
That's
I'm
just
a
the way
little
it goes sometimes with
pissed off, but it's okay because it's part of nature and
living in the mountains.
Yep. So this is Driftopia Gardens 2026. Subsequent years will get more and more badass. But yeah.
Thanks for coming on the tour with us. That was pretty fun. I hope to see more of you because this place is only
There's so much more to see.
yeah, this place is only going to get more wild as it grows over time. But yeah, if you want to see any more other videos, just subscribe and like and check out the links below.
We love you.
Cheers.
Bye.